Good morning from the heart of New York City. This is a Better Self Daily Show dedicated to one thing: to learn and apply to live as a better self daily. I'm your host, Angela Shurina from Create Yourself That Today, your personal nutritionist, your personal trainer, your personal health and wellness coach, your fellow biohacker, and just someone with a lot of passion for healthy living, healthy eating, healthy food, longevity, nutrition, fitness, movement, biohacking, everything and anything in between, and just looking your best, feeling your best, and performing your best on all levels. The subject of today's episode is healthy food, and or more specifically, definition of healthy food. Like, what is healthy food? What I find really interesting, even bizarre, that even a lot of experts, people who write books on nutrition and health, have hard times coming up with anything really specific and tangible when it comes to definition to healthy food. So I'm on a quest right now to figure out the answer to this question, asking people and then asking experts, and then coming out with some kind of, book or something. So at least we know what healthy food is, and when we make choices, we make conscious choices if we decide to eat healthy food or not so healthy food. So when it comes to my own definition of healthy food for me is food that reminds something that you can find in nature: plants, animal foods. Ideally, what's on your plate should always be recognizable. You should know every single ingredient on your plate, and you should know that it either at some point was a plant or was an animal. The less processing done to it, the better. So steamed, sauteed, like salads, fresh shallots, slightly cooked vegetables and fish and eggs and meats. So again, the lighter the processing, the cooking, the better it is. When I buy packaged or processed foods, I always look at the ingredient list. And if I can recognize every single item on that ingredient list, if I were to buy all those things on the ingredients list for my kitchen, if I have them in my kitchen, if I were to buy that, if I were to cook the same kind of food, if all the ingredients on the list are in food terms, not in some terms like xylitol, erythritol, sucralose, something that you cannot find in nature ever. So if every ingredient on the list is recognizable and it is food and it is unprocessed food, then I'm going to buy that food most often. The less ingredients, the better, of course. So, and the second part of the definition is food should be suitable for long-term human consumption. Like, again, for example, grass might be healthy food for a cow, but not for a human being. And a lot of grains, a lot of plant foods, the same. So, for example, wheat, it's proven that consumption, huge amount of wheat is what making such a huge disaster for a lot of people when it comes to their digestion and their overall health and energy levels. So this is the second part of my personal definition. On my quest to figure out that question, what is healthy food, I asked people on the street, I asked my friends, I asked my family, what is healthy food? And in a few moments, you're going to listen a couple of more opinions from people, what healthy food is for them. And those are my friends. They're not into fitness. They're not into health and wellness industry, into nutrition industry. They're just people, just like you. And you know why you should know what healthy food is, at least for you, for yourself? So next time when you are confronted with a choice to eat this food or not, based on its healthiness or unhealthiness, you know your definition of healthy food, and then you can compare that food to your definition. And if that food is healthy food for you, then you should eat it. And if not, then you should choose something else or just stay away from any kind of choice. Sometimes no choice is better than, choice that's gonna make you feel like shit. So that's why you should know what healthy food is for you to make better choices. And next time when you're in front of the food, you know if this is healthy food for you or this is unhealthy food for you. So that's why you should know definition of healthy food for yourself. So stay tuned and listen to my friends telling me what healthy food is for them. So what in your opinion is the definition of healthy food?
The definition of healthy food, I guess, is food who gives you energy over just, fill you up. Food that makes you feel good throughout the day. Food that your body has an easier time processing, maybe.
Okay. And what, like, if you buy food in a package, in a box, or any kind of package, what would you define is healthy? Like, what kind of ingredients healthy food has and unhealthy food has?
I guess the least amount of ingredients in anything is a good indicator of how healthy it is. I believe, right? I think unhealthy food has a lot of extra stuff that you don't need.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Okay, Louise is my friend and model and now a mom. She's into health and fitness. So, Louise, what is, in your opinion, healthy food?
Healthy food for me is seasonal food. What's available around where you live, and so yes, fresh, seasonal, and organic. I guess is very important too.
Also, I'm curious, when you go to the store and you buy packaged foods,
Yeah.
like what would you define as healthy then? Like what would you look at?
You mean what package would I choose?
Yeah,
or
like
which one?
yeah, like when you see packaged foods
Yeah.
like in a box or in a bag or something.
If I think it's healthy.
Yeah.
No, I think food should always eat food that is in its whole form, I think. So instead of eating a nut bar, you're going to eat a handful of different nuts. Or when you don't recognize the ingredient, I think it's not good to eat because you don't know what goes in the food.
Oh, thank you.